Hello everybody and welcome back to another Coaster Cheetah video, and in this video this will be part 2 of my best coaster from each manufacturer. And the part 1 that I posted did really well and you guys did seem to enjoy it a lot, so this will be part 2. Obviously in that video there were some manufacturers that were missing, and in this video that will cover them. Of course in this series I will not be doing every single manufacturer, and this part 2 will just finish the series off. So yeah, let's get right into it with the first manufacturer, which is going to be Maurer Rides. And from this, I went between Winjas at Phantasialand and Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket at Universal Studios Orlando. However, I obviously went with Winjas. And yeah, I just really think this is an incredible coaster with immaculate theming, and of course the cars do spin. It's also a dueling track coaster, even though they do not duel all the time, but it's still really cool to see, and it does have a few tricks up its sleeve that I will not spoil here, but it's definitely an incredible coaster, and yeah, just really awesome. It's a family coaster, but still it does deliver some thrills. So yeah, Winjas for Maurer Rides. For the next manufacturer, we have the Custom Coasters International, otherwise known as CCI, and Custom Coasters International has made some great coasters. Now they don't make any anymore, however, they have made some in the past that are great, and this was really between two coasters, which is Boulder Dash at Lake Compounce and Shivering Timbers at Michigan's Adventure, but from what I've seen, Shivering Timbers is the winner out of these two, even though Boulder Dash does deliver some amazing nut rides. Shivering Timbers is just a completely airtime packed and filled coaster through and through. Sometimes that can be a little slow with the pacing and weird, however the amount of airtime and the strength of it is just insane on this coaster, especially from when it was built and it being a CCI coaster and all. So yeah, CCI's best coaster on this list will be Shivering Timbers at Michigan's Adventure. Now for the next coaster manufacturer, we have Schwarzkopf. And yeah, they've made definitely some amazing coasters, even though they are a defunct company now. And the coaster that I'll be sharing with you today is also defunct. This is Mindbender at Galaxyland, and it's very unfortunate that this coaster is defunct. I would have really loved to, ridden this coaster, because those two first loops right after the drop just looked crazy. The speed you take is just super unreal. And yeah, it's just really awesome. The layout is awesome, packed with forces. Not an airtime focused coaster, but more of an intensity based coaster. And yeah, I've just heard that this is an incredible coaster, so this will easily take the spot for Schwarzkopf's best coaster. Now for the next coaster company, we have Rocky Mountain Construction, otherwise known as RMC, and they are known for bringing old wooden coasters back to life by giving them an iron horse treatment and giving them steel track and some steel supports, and just making them into a new coaster that is incredible. And what they have done to so many coasters is excellent. No coaster that they've made is bad at all. However, their number one in my opinion is Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens Tampa, which, it never loses speed throughout its layout. It is packed full of airtime and intensity and inversions. It's just such a crazy layout that it doesn't even give you time to think. So this was the clear winner of this in my opinion. However, there are definitely some contenders for the number one spot, and I'm sure that we'll see some more awesome RMC coasters coming in the near future. Now for the next manufacturer, we have Philadelphia Toboggan Coasters, otherwise known as PTC, and again they are an older wooden coaster manufacturer, still around today, but definitely do not make a lot of coasters anymore. However, in the past they have made some awesome ones, including Phoenix at Knoebels, which is the coaster that'll take this spot. Phoenix at Knoebels has been voted to be the best wooden roller coaster several years in a row, and it's just an exceptional coaster with its minimal restraints and crazy airtime. It's full of hills and drops that just make it an insane experience, that you're lifted up out of your seat several times for long periods and durations of the ride experience, which just makes it an incredible coaster, packed full of airtime. Not an intense coaster besides the airtime, however the airtime just does it for this coaster. And yeah, some would argue that it's not the best wooden coaster, some would argue that it is. But yeah, it all comes down to your opinion, so what do you guys think? Leave in the comments down below. But for the next manufacturer, we have Aerodynamics, and for Aero, I went with X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I do think this is the clear winner. based on just loopers, I would have probably said Tennessee Tornado at Dollywood. However, X2 is just an incredible coaster. And yeah, I mean, it honestly, most people would like it. Some would probably not like it because it's such an intense coaster. It's definitely rough. However, it is worth it for the crazy ride experience that it delivers. You're flipping front, back, left, right. I mean, it's just insane. This is a crazy coaster, and truly there is not a lot of coasters out there like it at all. And yeah, this is just an incredible coaster that will terrify you and just deliver you one of the craziest ride experience that you will ever have in your life. So I do think X2 is the clear winner here of Arrow's best coaster. And next, for the last and final manufacturer in this video, we have Premier Rides, which is a pretty modern coaster manufacturer. They have made some awesome coasters recently, and they are still making some awesome coasters now. With their Premier Skyrocket 2 coaster model, they have that awesome coaster. And then Icebreaker was another contender for the spot. However, the coaster I did end up going with here was West Coast Racers, which is a dueling multi-launch coaster at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and this just really seemed like the perfect coaster to put in the spot for Premier's best coaster. It not only has inversions, it has airtime and some awesome launches. Also, the theme and the trains are just awesome, and yeah, just all around, this coaster is very good. And yeah, it really is an awesome coaster, and it always does duel, which is awesome because you can get those excellent dueling moments on your ride, which just adds even more to the awesome ride experience. So yeah, guys, that will finish off this list for the best coasters from each manufacturer part 2. If you guys did enjoy, please like and subscribe. Also comment down below what you think of this video, and comment if you're excited for more videos. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.